Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about two foundations that were launched at similar time that look similar. I just wanted to do a comparison video on both of these to see if they are in fact quite similar. The product I'm going to be talking about in today's video is one Mamaearth Glow Serum Foundation, and the other one is a Nykaa All Day Matte Foundation. Straight up, you guys can see this is how the packaging of both the foundations look like. Apart from the color, I feel like they have like similar cap. The packaging feels very similar. It's just that this is frosted glass bottle and this is just a clear glass bottle, and both of these you get 30 ml of product, and these retail for 599 rupees. Even the price point is very similar, so that's the reason I thought I should sit down and make this video, because a couple of you guys asked me for like a comparison video on both of this as well. I'm not sure how this video would perform because it's been a while since I've actually done like comparison videos, but anyways, let's get started. Firstly, talking about the Mamaearth foundation, this is what the outer box of the Mamaearth foundation looks like. So pretty good. It's called the Glow Serum Foundation with vitamin C and turmeric. I feel like I'm not very sure why we need these particular ingredients in the foundation. And also I will be inserting the entire ingredient list from the Mamaearth website. Nothing that seems to cause any concern except this one particular ingredient which a lot of people might not be okay with using in their products, which is a chemical UV filter. Apart from that, this foundation comes in 7 shades, out of which 07 is the deepest shade. So if you are deeper than my skin tone, it won't work for you. I have the shade 07 and 06. These were sent to me by the brand. I got it in the shade as well, but 06 and 07, a blend of both is what works for my skin tone. 06 is a little bit like pale looking and 07 is a little bit like darker and warm toned. But in the demo, you guys can see on the left side of my face, I have used the shade 07. Coming to the texture of this is how the consistency of this foundation is. It's not too thick, it's not too runny. So it gives you a really nice light medium to medium coverage. So I have used 2 full pumps of this just for the left side of my face, and that's how much product you would need if you wanted to build it to light medium to medium coverage. So for your entire face, you would need about 4 full pumps of this to get it to light medium to medium coverage. And the way I like to apply this is with a brush, because I feel like a sponge just absorbs a lot of product. So a brush, like a buffing brush would do, and it gives you really good seamless finish. It's not streaky, it doesn't create a mess on your face, and it's easy to blend it with a brush as well. So keep this at light, medium and medium coverage, and I feel like that is the purpose of this. Even though this is of a deeper shade for me, it's not seeming that much of a stark difference because of the coverage. Like when you use very pigmented foundations, very thick foundations, you can see a stark difference, but with this I feel like it does match my skin tone to a decent extent. It doesn't really oxidize a lot. It wears really well throughout the day, irrespective of your skin type. So even if you have a lot of texture on your face, even if you have a little bit of a dry skin, it doesn't accentuate anything. It wears really well throughout the day, irrespective of your skin type and irrespective of the weather type as well. So right now it's quite hot, and I could say it's a little bit humid as well, and it doesn't really make my face look very sweaty, very oily. It just feels really nice on the skin, very, very lightweight. So that's the reason I'm recommending this as an everyday foundation in case you wanted to wear it to office, to college, and you wanted something lightweight that doesn't break your skin out and something that wouldn't clog your pores. You can try this foundation out, and you can find this one on pretty good discount as well. But just keep in mind that if you have a lot of dark spots on your face, you wanted coverage as such, you wouldn't really find that in this particular foundation, because it is certainly not like a full coverage or a medium coverage foundation even. I think you can build it to medium coverage, but that's pretty much it. So keep that in mind. The finish of this foundation is not extremely matte. It's not very dewy. So it's a very skin-like finish. I don't really know how to put it to words, but it's not extremely dewy looking, it's not extremely matte, and I really like it that way. Like, I don't really like a lot of products from this particular brand, but this is certainly one product that I have really loved, and I really hope that they do expand this shade range, because 8 shades at this time is not the best, and a lot of people don't even get to try this out because of that particular reason. So yeah, it doesn't really oxidize as such, and again, can use this irrespective of your skin type, normal, dry, combination, oily. You can set it if you want to, or you can just leave it just like that. I leave it just like that, and it doesn't make my face really oily and dewy looking and sweaty looking, so I like it that way. You can use this, you can use other products on top of this. Powder, cream, layers pretty well. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk to you guys about the Mamaearth foundation. Now coming to the Nykaa All Day Matte Foundation. So again, this one is said to be a glow serum foundation, and it's not glowy at all. And this one is said to be a matte foundation, but it's not matte at all. So this is what the packaging of this looks like. It comes with a really nice pump. This again retails for 599 rupees, like I mentioned, and you can find this one on discount. So this one comes in 15 shades. I have this one in the shade 09 Nutmeg, and this one is a little bit like olive neutral toned, and I'm not very sure what is the exact match for my skin tone, but this does work pretty well because this foundation does dry down eventually to my skin tone, and especially with the concealer, bronzer and everything, it matches my skin tone pretty well. Now coming to the consistency of this foundation, this is how it looks like. It seems very similar to the Mamaearth foundation, but it is a slightly thicker consistency, but it blends really well on the face. You can use this with a brush, which gives you a little bit more coverage, or you can use this with a sponge. I did, however, really enjoy using it with a sponge. Initially, when I did review this product, I did mention that I liked it with a sponge, and I stick to my words. It's just that I didn't really have a wet sponge in the demo, so I just used a brush. With brush, you get like a medium high coverage, and with a sponge, you get a really good buildable medium coverage. The Nykaa foundation, you just need about 2 full pumps for your entire face. You don't really have to use a lot of this, as opposed to like the Mamaearth foundation where you're using like 4 pumps for your entire face. This just 2 pumps, it gives you really good medium coverage because of the thicker consistency that it has. Coming to the finish of this on the skin, it's not very matte and it's not very dewy. It has a very beautiful like demi matte finish, and it lasts really well. It can get a little bit dewy looking on your skin if it is very hot, so I would recommend, if you're staying in very hot humid climates, to probably set this with a slight amount of loose powder, and not go very intense with the loose powder because it defeats the purpose of this foundation. It has a very beautiful glow, which I absolutely love, and I can see myself reaching out for this without powder during the winter months. But however, when I'm filming right now, I do set this with a slight amount of loose powder, my Huda Beauty Easy Bake loose powder. I really like it that way. And the coverage, like I mentioned, medium to slightly medium high coverage. Now the skin types I would recommend this one for is particularly, I feel like, normal to combination oily skin type. You can still try this out, and I think if you have dry skin as well, you can still go ahead and try this foundation because it's not a matte foundation. So if you used a good moisturizer underneath, you can still use this one. But I feel like if you were looking for coverage as such and the Mamaearth foundation is not for you, you can try this out because it gives you good coverage and it feels skin-like, it looks skin-like. And it is something, of course, you can wear on a daily basis, but for some people it might just be a little bit of a coverage, like, do I really need that much on a daily basis? Do I need to like apply so much of foundation and look like I have foundation on my skin? So it could be that way for a lot of people, but if you're okay with makeup in general and makeup looking like makeup and adding good coverage, you can try this out. So this comes in 15 different shades. There could be a couple of different skin tones that have been skipped in between, but you can find a shade for yourself even if you are of deeper skin tone. I'm not sure of the undertones. You can of course go and check this in store. I think even the Mamaearth foundation is available in most of the Nykaa stores. So this is how both the shades compare side by side. You can see this one is a little bit like neutral, slightly olive undertoned, and this one is more warmer, golden undertone. So yeah, coming to the price point and everything, both of these are very similar. It just depends on the finish you're looking for and the coverage in particular you're looking for. But both of these are really good foundations. So I'm not sure which one should I recommend to you guys, but because Nykaa one has a little bit more shade range and it's something that you can build on or keep it light coverage, I would probably recommend you try out Nykaa first and see if that works for you. But if you wanted an extremely lightweight foundation, extremely lightweight and like light feeling on the skin, you can try out the Glow Serum foundation from Mamaearth. Both really good foundations. Both of these are manufactured in India, and maybe that's the reason they come in like similar components as well. And the Nykaa one, you can apply it with a brush as well as a sponge, and a sponge just gives you a seamless finish, beautiful finish on the skin. So both of these have a pretty decent lasting power. I feel like the Nykaa foundation does have a little bit of a dry down, as you guys can see. Those are pretty much my thoughts on both of these products. Let me know if you have tried out this foundation. What do you think about these products in the comment section down below? And if you want to watch any more comparison videos, let me know in the comment section down below as well, like what comparison do you want to watch next. Let me know. So while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.